Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. After 2022 General August election, Raila seemed not to be satisfied with the IEBC, and in fact, it has forced him to go beyond its expectation. And this is the first thing happening in the history of Kenya, the servers to be open. And as the former Prime Minister is saying, I dare the IEBC to challenge the results exposed by the whistleblower by opening the server. Why are they reluctant to open the server? Raila Odinga. It means that Raila never been satisfied with each and every election happening in the country. And on the other side of President Ruto, it means that they are satisfied and they have agreed the servers to be open. And as you know, for the servers to be open, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take it clear that they must be people who are eligible enough when it's come to the issue of ICT with work experience for this to be reality or to expose the truth on this matter. And according to whatever is now happening again, that to the NADCO report, the leadership of the majority and minority coalition are required to appoint to pool to evaluate the 2022 electoral process within 21 days of the reports and adoption by the parliament. The panel shall consist of 6 experts, and the majority and minority parties or coalition of parties shall each nominate the 3 experts, and the panel shall jointly appoint the reputable firm or constitution of firms to undertake the evaluation states of the report. So that is what is now happening. So, and again, for these things to be done successfully, we must also consider how are these people much experienced. The people who have been appointed by Azimio, how are they much experienced with the issue of ICT? And how are they going to convince Kenyans that indeed Ruto was defeated or Raila was defeated? Before I carry on more with this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I request you just do me a favor and take a 1 second. If this might be your first time watching me at Zam Kenya TV, click that subscription button and subscribe to our channel. After you subscribe, watch this video, share, like, and I repeat, like this video kindly. If you do so, this is building our YouTube community to be stronger, because if immediately when you like the video, it's emphasized and a recognition is now being done to our YouTube platform by the YouTube community. I will appreciate you if you do so. And I want us to take a look and listen to this clip I'm just displaying on everything which happened after election and how they were.
Results were announced. They were open when the matters went to court. The servers were open when the court determined the election. To now pretend and tell us about servers is an insult to our collective intelligence.
The president praised the leadership of the administration police, so policemen contributing 50 shillings per month to their welfare kitty to construct the level 4 hospital.
With their skills, with their manpower, with their kitty, they are able to have a hospital of this nature. By virtue of what you do, tunapata maumivu. Kwa hivyo tukiwa na facility kama hiyo umefungua leo ambayo itatu
You know Uheshimu sheria. Uheshimu mahakama. Mambo ni mangapi? Mambo ni mangapi? Uheshimu sheria. Uheshimu mahakama. Ama uende nyumbani.
If this is not enough, it is very clear, ladies and gentlemen, that Raila Odinga have come up with these people. And this is really shocking me. And I was just reading the list of those who have been selected on this panel. And I've realized that this is going to fail terribly. And as you know, Raila Odinga is coming up with Amos Swako, the former senator, as you know him, the lawyer, a man from Busia. Is coming out with Judith Pareno. You know Judith Pareno, the lawyer, and she was also the chief ODM campaigner, if you recall, or ODM chair. So according to me, I'm saying this is going to be a dead end. Reconciliation. And if Raila was wise enough for him to avoid this big mistake, then he could have appointed people like Babu Win, Edwin Sifuna, Olekina. You only call Olekina on what he did at the IEBC or the bombers. So these are the people who could have deal with the people from the other side of Kenya Kwanza. And if it is the advice, those who advise the former Prime Minister on the issue of audit, because for you to have that skill, you must have that skill on the issue of audit. That is true. And as they carry on by saying, what have amazed me here, and as I am just displaying it, is that if there is no agreement in the joint appointment of a firm, each side of the panel shall appoint a reputable firm to undertake the evaluation. The two firms shall coordinate the evaluation process. They carry on by saying, the committee also recommended that after the conduct of the evaluation process, the 6-member panel shall harmonize the findings of the two firms and submit the harmonized report to Parliament. So if it fails, it is that way. That is how they have concluded. And I have observed that these teams who have been selected by Raila Odinga are not part of the field. They needed to appoint the strong people, as I have just mentioned. And as audit of the servers requires a lot of skills, and Kenyans are expecting that the result which will be found after this hectic work should be eligible, should be free and fair, and it is going to expose, if it is true, that each and every election the votes are always being rigged. And I also believe that Azimio coalition needed a fresh young blood, energetic young men to do this job. Because the energetic people are always very strong and they always very smart in brain. They are always dangerous when it's come to the issue of ICT. Rather than to select the old people who are not capable enough to make this work smart. People like Babu Win are very young men in the country, energetic one. That is why with me I preferred them. People like Olekina, people like Sifuna, they also have skills. Sifuna is also a lawyer. Babu is also having a technique on the ICT. And Olekina also is also a lawyer. So these are the people who have skills. I don't know who advised Raila, but this is going to be just a dead end as I've said. So ladies and gentlemen, the 3 member teams who are going to participate this, I don't feel if they're going to come out with a legitimate result, but they are just going to do something strange, different, whatever Kenyans are expecting, and this is going to be a very big mistake. This marks the end of our analysis, and meanwhile, what can we say on this Raila Odinga's move on the issue of IEBC servers to be audited? Before I end this, I want to appreciate you so much, members, for the support you always offer to this channel. Because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as of now. Actually, thank you very much, and continue with the same spirit. Bye bye. Meanwhile, what are your take on this today's analysis? I'm eagerly waiting for your opinion at the comment section.